What's up, you wonderful people? How are you? Welcome to Thursday. It's the lore games. I'm getting good at that, right? Pretty good. Yes. So everybody in chat, we have something called the A team. Everyone is guessing who Faceman is or BA, or they're guessing that Dusty is Murdoch. Or MK says the lesser known Frankie from the Conviction series at the end. That's right. Love it when a plan comes together, right? Absolutely, KG. Yes, one of our team discords or team chats is named the A Team. So welcome everybody. It's Thursday night. It's the Lore Games. This is our 30,000 foot view of the adult fantasy universe. We are currently playtesting our RPG. So far, I think we've locked in character development. Everybody, you guys in chat thought it was pretty good. The players thought it was good. Summoners thought it was good. People in adult, like general, thought it was pretty good. So I think we feel pretty good about how the character creation process works. Right now, we're messing with combat. So tonight, we're going to try something a little new, a different mechanic for the combat rolls, just to see what happens. I have no idea how it'll work, but it should be cool. It'll be fun to find out. Hey, what's up, Spirit Quest? Welcome. So yeah, we are going to hop in. Let me introduce our wonderful guests. First, we have the Andrew, the Dusty, the Zach, the Studio, and the Flint. And we put Ramel's face in the back, but you can't really see it.
Oh. For shame.
Yeah, it didn't work. It's a really funny picture of Ramel, but you know what? That's okay.
Here you go.
There you go. That's the same picture.
I love how when you put us in the green room before the show started, you then asked us the question.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
I was just
like you do.
I was just like, we can't answer, dumbass.
I like
It's
the
like
way he
being
put
at
us
the
all.
dentist with all the shit in your mouth and they start talking to you.
I love the way he put us in the green room just as a desperate attempt to keep us on track tonight. I don't think it's
No.
And it won't
We
work.
know.
Yeah.
Look, we all know that this show, when we get to the point where we have an intro with music and like a nice like voiceover intro, it's going to say the Lore Games, but really it's just going to be like cut shots of train wrecks and like explosions, because we go off track more. Well, you know. We go off track more than a train in Pennsylvania. Anyway,
Ohio.
We go off track more often than when you ask Flint movie trivia.
this is true. There you go.
That can
There
go
you
for
go.
Dusty too.
that
That's
can go
right.
for me too.
Yeah, I keep forgetting he's only 20 years old, so
I
Dusty
just
doesn't
haven't
have as
seen that
much
many
experience
movies
as
yet.
we.
Yeah,
He does. He turns 20. He turns internet 21. So we're gonna do something really cool tonight. We're gonna do another battle arena. In fact, I'll go ahead and share the battle arena map. So we're gonna do another. We call this death, kill. This is a. I see. Who is that already moving their piece? Oh, it's Dusty, of course. Dusty likes to hide. Just so you know, Dusty likes to hide way up here in the corner, way up here, because he thinks you can't get him.
Won't work.
It won't work. In fact, I gotta share. Let me share my. I need to share the whole screen. So we're gonna do a little bit of a test. I want to try to do a new type of battle mechanic. I think it's gonna work really cool. But we'll see. There we go. That's better. So the first thing we need to do really quick, we're just gonna. So a couple of things that are new. One, we're going to, instead of using ability modifiers like a +2 for strength or a +0 for endurance or +2 for dex, we're actually going to assign dice. So you'll get a D4. Here, I'll even show you. You're going to get a. Let's see. You'll get a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, and a D12, and you can assign that wherever you want. Okay. So D4 to a D12, you decide where that is. After that, after you assign it, we are going to go ahead and we are going to pick classes. So I know it's hard to read. I'll make it bigger so everybody can read it. But we've really pushed deep into popular culture, and we came up with 45 classes that basically cover every single fictional character in popular culture across all time. So pretty much all characters you've ever thought of or ever seen or ever read in a book, seen in a movie, it doesn't matter. They all kind of coalesce into these 45 classes. And we have examples of those characters. And so what we're going to do is we are going to then basically each one of these classes has its own modifiers. So we're going to then add modifiers to the actual class. Make sense? So you're going to have modifiers. You'll have the dice roll as the actual roll. And then the actual, I'll explain how battle will work as we get to it. So first off, Flinto, since your character is kind of, well, your character is kind of new, but we're just gonna shortcut the character creation process. But let's take just a couple of minutes here, really quick, and choose how you want to spend your D4, D6, D8, D10, D12. So for me, I'm gonna say my strength is gonna be a D10. My endurance, which I can use to block, that's like defensive. We're going to use, the other trick is we're not going to use defensive class tonight. We're going to see if the endurance can act as defensive class. So I'm going to put my defensive class, aka endurance, as a D12. I'm going to do my dexterity as a D8. My charisma at a D6. And my intelligence at a D4. Right. Cool. Sure. And then for my, we'll go through and choose classes together. So we're not going to worry about any of that other stuff right now. So Kinte is not here. Maggie the Max, Andrew.
I want the same exact thing that you put down. Mainly because charisma and strength don't mean crap in this battle royale. So
you want to do the same thing?
10, 12, 8, 6, and 4. Yep.
D10, that's fine. D12. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff, once we start getting into tasks and actual like campaigns, it matters a lot more.
And it's actually Maggie the Max 3.0 because the first two versions were killed brutally.
That's true.
Do we get to choose our classes?
Yes.
Is there an Amazon or Amazonian class? Because that's what I would be.
You can make it Amazonian. You could pretty much make anything Amazonian if you wanted to. You could have an Amazonian aquatic character, right? Because there are technically, you could say that Amazons can live underwater, I guess.
What?
Anyway,
I ain't Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Damn it. Okay.
Okay, great. Zach, what would you like for your dice spread?
I'll defer to your judgment.
Okay. So Doc just came in. He says, "What are we looking at?" So we are going to play Adult Fantasy, the RPG. We have been playtesting this live for the last few months. We've got the character creation part down. Tonight we are testing a new variant on the combat. So we got the character creation down. We're working on combat, doing some basic playtesting. Tonight's the first time we're going to mess around with the classes, which is going to be kind of fun. We're not going to think about it too deep, just to give it a little bit of variety. Okay, so Zach, I'm gonna give you, if you're Stumpwater Jack, so he's more of a, I'm gonna say he's more dexterity. And would you say he's got more endurance or more strength, Zach?
I'd say given that he's basically a highly dysfunctional alcoholic, I'd say endurance.
Right, so maybe like a D10.
Yeah.
And then strength, is he stronger or is he more like charismatic?
I'd say he's charismatic because you ever see one of those guys in a bar who's really shit faced, but you can't stop listening to him because like he says the most ridiculous things.
For sure. For sure. So is he more intelligent than strong then, or is he has a little more strength and intelligence?
Pick one, I guess. I'd say
I'll give you the D6 for strength.
Yeah, just give me.
If only because this is a battle arena. And
yeah,
so we're not using a lot of brains here.
Right.
MK says, Drew, do wrestler. Pattern after the Fabulous Moolah or China. Fabulous Moolah. She was awesome. Fabulous Moolah or China. That's a great idea.
I
Yeah,
think I
China.
remember.
She's the one that ended up in porn.
Yeah, I remember the Playboy episode. The Playboy.
Again,
episode with
it's
her.
a perfect fit for Andrew. Dusty.
No, she ended up in hardcore porn, Andrew.
Oh, I only ever saw the magazine. So
Great, moving on.
moving on.
The Trainwreck Show.
Cool. Am I allowed to change my weapon? I'm not very happy with my.
Yeah,
my
you can
ice
change.
anymore.
You're absolutely. So you're gonna have superpowers too. So,
Oh, I am.
but yeah, go for it. Go for it. You can change your weapon.
I was probably gonna make it like a crossbow or a bow of some sort.
Sure.
Crossbow's probably good.
No worries. Awesome. And how would you like to spread your D around?
Probably 6, 10, 12, 8, 4.
6.
Same thing, higher in dexterity.
12. Awesome.
Actually, 6, 12, 10, 8, 4. Let's do my endurance is my block, right? That's what I'll use for blocking.
You'll be able to use your dexterity or your endurance. Endurance is basically how well you can take a hit, right? Dexterity is like jumping out of the way. So the way that combat will basically work is it'll be like die versus die.
Okay,
right?
so
it'll be-
6, 10, 12 then. 6, 10, 12. And that's my final answer.
Okay. 6, 10, 12, 8, 4.
Yeah, perfect.
Avery,
What?
how would you like to spread your D around, sir?
Whoa. He's mostly strength and endurance.
So is he stronger, or which one? Which is the D12?
I would say endurance because I'm going to go with armored.
Awesome. And then I'm guessing Dex.
Is okay, and the charisma and intelligence are low.
Okay, so it's going to be like a D. This would be your D8, D6, and D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Flint.
Yes.
We get to do the same thing with you, sir. Do you have a name for your character?
Sirloin of beef.
Loin.
Nice.
Loin of beef. All right. By the way, I do like MK and KG are working together. KG believes you should call your character Nacho Druo.
Nice.
Oh, so funny. By the way, everybody, we were playing. KG was on the Evening Alpha last night. KG's a member of the Undead Blocks team. That game is freaking awesome. Go check it out. Undeadblocks.com, I think. Don't kill me if that's not the URL, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so Flint, how should we spread the D around for you?
So he's basically a big, strong, dumb guy.
Uh-huh.
So he's a 10, 6, 12, 8, 4.
10, D6, D12, D8, and D4.
And D4, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Word up. Okay, next up. So now we're going to choose some classes. The way the classes are going to work is that they're going to give you ability score bumps in certain abilities. Okay, so for instance, Avery was looking at armored. So armored would give you, I have it. In fact, Avery, you wanted armored?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do Avery. So Avery's armored. I haven't actually set all this stuff up yet, so I got to scroll down here because I put them all down here. Armored is strength is a +4, health is a 4, and intelligence is a 1. So we're just going to roll with this and go +4. Armored is health. You know, I know it says health, but it's basically charisma is health. So +4. And intelligence is a +2. Okay. And you are armored. And just so that you can see how much work I put into this damn thing, armored Armored characters wear heavy armor to protect themselves in battle,
Yep.
often possessing enhanced strength and durability as a result. So actually, I should move that charisma to endurance. But they may also have access to advanced weapons or technology built into their armor. Examples are Iron Man from Marvel Comics, Master Chief from Halo, Shamus Aran from Metroid, War Machine from Marvel, Cyborg from DC, Boba Fett from Star Wars, Shredder from TMNT, Raphael from Soul Calibur, and Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. So those are basic armored characters. So I'm going to move that +4 to endurance because that was more of an endurance thing, not a health thing. Okay, we're gonna, no worries. Let's roll for the top. So, and I know it's going to take just a minute, Andrew, because you haven't really had a chance to see these. So here, I'm going to make these big. You're going to have you'll pretty much know who these characters are by looking at it. Tell me when to scroll down just so you can have a 360 view on this.
I think I already know what I want. So
All right, just keep going.
We got Brick Tank, Cosmic Guardian, which is like Silver Surfer, Elementalists, which are like Aang from Avatar, Pyro from X-Men, Poison Ivy is an Elementalist. Mundane characters are like John McClane from Die Hard, Jason Bourne, Indiana Jones, John Wick.
Farrell's probably a good one.
Farrell's pretty cool.
If you don't have Amazon, Farrell is probably good for me.
I don't have Amazon specifically because they're probably, that's a good question. I wonder which Amazon would fall under. I would say that Amazon by itself is probably not a power, so it's probably mundane. Because you could have a teleporter Amazon or a speedy Amazon or an Amazon that was incredibly strong, right? Weapon specialist, thief, mystic, alien. So you're going to do Farrell?
Yeah, Farrell sounds good.
Okay,
That's
so
Farrell, what I'm thinking of.
Farrell's like Wolverine. Farrell, of course, is Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it says about Farrell real quick before I give you the stats. Feral characters are often depicted as savage beasts with animalistic qualities and the ability to shift into animal forms. They have enhanced senses, strength, and agility, making them formidable in combat. Wolverine, Sabretooth, Black Panther, Kraven the Hunter, Beast, Tigra, Hellboy, Rocket Raccoon.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down to Feral, and you get Dex, Strength, and Health. But that was when I wrote that down. It was a little different. So I'm going to give you. Let's see. Strength is a +4. Dex is a +4. And I'll do the health health is technically charisma, or I call it charisma, but it's charm. There we go.
Okay.
And in fact, I'm gonna just to be straight up fair, I'm gonna move I'm gonna follow my own rules, and I'm gonna move Avery's endurance plus to the health, which was charisma. So, okay. So good job. Let's see who is next. I'll go last. Zach.
Yeah.
What type of superhero would you like to be? You can actually look on the screen. I've got most of them on the screen. And well, this isn't all of them, but
yeah, scroll down. Yeah, you don't have like Raging Irish Drunk on there, do you?
No.
I'd say like martial artist, mainly because of his combat vomit and mug swinging abilities.
Martial artist it is. Martial artist is going to be Dex is 4. Let's see, Stumpwater Jack is Dex is going to be a +4. Where is he? Strength is +3. And health is going to be +2. I'm not actually sure how that health is going to play out tonight, since we're not actually. It's not going to matter to your meter, but we'll just roll with it for now. Oops, shoot. Blah blah blah. Hold on. All right, shoot. It's hard for me to see this on the screen. Okay. So the next up is Dusty.
I think I'll be a marksman.
Marksman. Dex is 4. Intelligence is +2. And health. Is it marksman? Health is +2. For this game. Cool. Avery went, and Flint.
Yep.
Doctor says, "Did I just hear combat vomit?" You did, sir. You did. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the future of blockchain gaming. Anyway, Flint.
Beautiful.
I only have up to mentalist, so I guess we should stick to acrobat to mentalist for tonight's game.
Okay. I'm going for brick.
Brick, perfect. Strength is 5. Get that +5 for brick. Health is +5. And intelligence is +1. Okay, awesome. And for me, for Puzzle Walker, I'm going to do... What was Fundamental Force? Fundamental Force is like Flash. I don't want to go like Flash. Puzzle Walker is kind of like a government agent, I think. So I'm going to say intelligence is a +3, because that gives me no strength. That's cool. But I'll do it anyway. Charisma is a 3, health is a 3, and intelligence is a 3. So, well, that's going to be weird because the health is a +3. I'll throw that over into Dex. All right, cool. So, great. MK says, Dusty, Deadshot as a pacifist. Oh, man, it's going to be fun. All right, Coolio. So here's the deal. We now have some characters, and the way this works is as we get into battle, it is roll versus roll. So you will be rolling against the other person's roll, and then based on who wins, there will actually be more narration, more of a story. So give me 1 second to get to the sheet so I can actually read this. I can keep this up and read the other thing. We're not doing difficulty task ratings or anything tonight, so that'll be good. Cool. So essentially, we'll take it step by step as we go, so I can walk you through it. But it's pretty easy. I'm trying to simplify and also have some more fun rolls. So, all right, let's jump in. You guys are wake up. You are in a ring. It's hot. It's like stone and steel and strange sculptures aligning what looks like a battle arena. You look over the side and it is just infinitely dark. It doesn't seem like there's anything for miles below you. In fact, if you fell off, you pretty much know you would die. There's some fires burn in the distance to light the way, but other than that, you are pretty much in the dark. And you have a sense in your head, something enters your mind, and it says something that's pretty clear, and that message is this: there can be only one. The last to survive gets to live. And you look around to the other people here, and you realize that there are other people here, and you basically get the understanding that they got the same message. And so with that, it is time to start. So what we're going to do is we'll just roll straight up initiative. So roll. I guess we don't need to roll. Who wants to go first? It doesn't really matter until we engage. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do initiative so we can pick a turn order anyway. It's basically combat. So we'll do /R and then 1d20. That will give me a 19. And Dusty is a 6. Maggie's a 13. Maggie was a 13 last week too.
That does not bode well for her.
Lanty B, who is that? Is that Flint?
Yeah.
Obviously. All right. Flanty is a 3. Okay. And then I believe we need Zach and Avery.
All right, rolling. What am I rolling? So just roll.
You're rolling a d20 for initiative.
All right, hold on. All right, remind me again. Is it RD20?
Yeah, it's /R and then 1 d20 basically.
Okay.
Avery's a 16.
/R 1d20. Huh. 1, 2, 0.
Should I roll for you?
Yeah, might as well. For some reason, it's just not working for me.
Okay, no worries.
You know why? I know why. I was doing it. I was writing it in the chat for StreamYard.
Oh. Look, he's got private chat. He's all over the private chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
awesome.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah, laugh at the guys who went up to 6 in the morning.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Excellent.
laugh at the guy who's had the week from hell. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. So you want to roll, or do you want me to? I rolled you a 17.
I'll defer to you.
Okay, you got the 17. You're good. I even put these in reverse order, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go first. Let me just reverse this order. And we're not using any limitations of feet. Basically, I mean, technically it's like 30 feet, but give or take, we're not trying to be sticklers. So where am I? I am Puzzle Walker's down here. I'm gonna go. Dusty's all the way up there in the corner, like hiding. We forgot. Well, it doesn't matter. The other thing we need to do is we need to give ourselves some powers. It basically is not gonna. We're not gonna. It's not gonna necessarily have a modifier tonight or anything, any kind of extra thing. So feel free to come up with a power that your character would have, right? It's not gonna be super crazy. I did not write down all of your stuff. Sorry. Well, really quick. Andrew, you were feral. And Stumpwater, you were okay, cool. Dusty, what were you?
I think Zach
was martial
Zach
artist.
forgot his name.
Hold on, I got it.
He's okay. No, you're good. Dusty.
I was marksman.
And Avery was armored, and Flint, you were.
I was the brick.
Cool. Sorry about that.
Can we change our weapons too, or does
Yes.
that matter?
No, you can change it. It doesn't totally matter, but go for it. It's still
Okay.
going to be D20.
Yeah, since this is Maggie the Max 3.0, her weapon is similar, but not the same. She has a chain with a barbed wire interlaced in between it, and she uses it like a whip. Just imagine Catwoman with a barbed wire whip. That's made out of a chain.
I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna roll on forward, and I'm gonna. You know what? Avery's right next to me, so I'm just gonna straight up engage so we can try the mechanic. Avery, hi man, how are you? So Puzzle
So-
Walker comes up and is like, "Oh, hey, dude, how are you? What are you doing here? How you doing?" And then he just out of nowhere like uses. Well, he's a government agent, so he'd probably have some like other gun or whatever. It doesn't matter. Uses his shuriken and just like chucks it into your chest. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to roll a d10 because I'm using my strength, and you have the ability to either use your endurance, which is take the damage, like try to take it. Basically, the endurance is acting as your defense class, your armor class, or you can do a dodge like a d8, right? Or your whatever your dodge, your dex number is. So for you,
he would use his he would rely on the armor from a ninja star.
right? So it's you're going to roll a d12, and I'm going to roll a d10. So I'm going to roll my d10. I rolled a 2. What? Beat that.
Come on, Avery. You can do it.
Yeah, MK says new weapon, sharp-tongued wit. Unfortunately, keeps rolling ones.
I get to roll a d12.
You get to roll a d12. He says only bad puns come out, causes psychic damage. Okay, so this is basically now we're turning to a narration. So you basically defended it, so you get to narrate the outcome, right? And obviously you're completely uninjured. So feel free to.
He just looks down and looks at the ninja star on the ground as it just bounced off his chest. Like, what are you, fucking retarded?
Perfect. Sounds good to me. All right. Next in the turn order is Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn, sir. What
You gonna put us in order on the screen?
All right. He's gonna Zach. Stumpy's gonna move down there.
Yeah. One.
And who the heck is that?
That's me.
Oh, he's gonna look at you. You basically see this big, pot-bellied, a big pot-bellied guy, wearing stained clothing, and smelling like skunk beer that's been sitting in the sun for 3 days. He's weaving back and forth and says, "What are you looking at, huh? You think you're so pretty?" And then he's gonna swig from his big iron mug and then try to smash it into your face.
So he's gonna smash the mug.
Yeah, into your face.
All right. So that's definitely strength, right?
Yeah. What's that again? I could.
So strength, you've got a D6, and then you've got a +3 modifier to it.
Right.
I am actually gonna try to take it as a hit because I have a D12. So I'm gonna roll a D12 with no modifier.
Well,
you rolled a 1.
Yeah, apparently he's more shit-faced than he realized.
All right, so let's see what happens. Let me see how bad it is. I'm gonna actually roll my D12.
All right.
I rolled a 10. So, and just to show you what I'm working on, I have a narration based on the rolls. So this was attacker's roll is greater by 10 or more. So I definitely dodged that one. And you kind of critically failed. So I'm gonna say that since I defeated your roll and you got a 1, I'm gonna say that you came up and you actually went to hit me, and I dodged out of the way, and you ended up hitting. You kind of hit an edge of a stone, and it bounced back up and knocked you in the head. Didn't do any damage, but you're clearly the drunkest person here.
Todd?
Yo.
I have never heard a more sweet, a more thoughtful comment than that.
You're did you guys see the Jim Cramer skit or the Jim Cramer thing that got sent around today?
Yeah.
It might be worth watching later. He was on CNBC, Jim Cramer, CNBC. He was pissed drunk on air, and it was really funny. Anyway, next, let's see who else is in the turn order. Next is Studio. Avery, your turn.
His irritation with Tide. Threw a ninja star at him.
It's true. Well, I tried to cram it into your arm.
So my character still has the claws.
Yep.
And he's armored.
Yes.
So he's gonna try to grab your character and pick him up and just body slam him on the ground.
All right. Sounds good. I'm not gonna. Normally that would be a task because I would like we would have to defend. You know, I might have the chance to defend, but no, it's fine. Let's do it. You're gonna pick me up and body slam me. Totally good.
What's the roll?
You have a D10 plus a 4, and I'm going to. Do I want to try to defend that? So I have a D12 for endurance, but on my dex it's a D8 plus 3. So I'm gonna take a. Well, you already rolled. You rolled shit. You rolled 10.
I rolled a 10.
I'm going to try to dodge out of the way using dexterity. So I'm going to do /R D8. And I got a 3 plus my 3 is 6. So you do it. So now I would roll a D20 for damage, and we'll narrate the outcome based on how much damage you do to my poor little body.
I roll a D20?
Yeah, you're going to kill me. Just don't roll high. It's fine.
7.
Oh, shit.
Plus what?
Well, we're not going to do a plus. It's going to be a 7. Tonight it's going to be a 7. Like what comes up is the damage. So you got a 7. Narrative control on this one is basically you're going to explain your attack, and I'm going to explain how I respond. But basically, I'm hurt, man. You freaking nailed me. So you can explain any of those details.
My character just picks you up and just straight body slams you like the Undertaker would.
Yeah. As you do that, you basically, from what I see, you grab. I'm jumping, and you basically kind of catch me midair. Kind of like a ballerina or something, but not.
It's a little like Dirty Dancing, just more.
Yeah,
painful.
a little like Dirty Dancing, but then and I'm expecting something nice.
Yeah.
But before I can actually say, it was wonderful to meet you. You basically pick me up and slam me into the ground, right? So
yeah.
So you did 7 damage, which I'm basically in pain. So thank you, sir.
Yeah. Wind knocked out of you, laying there, just
Pretty much.
sucking air.
Pretty much. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. Maggie the Max 3.0. What's up?
Yep. Where exactly is Dusty on this map?
He is here. Let me show you. He is cowering as far off the board as humanly possible.
All right. Well, Maggie has seen him and has decided he needs to get into the game. So I'm actually going to move a little bit closer.
Maggie
How far
saw
can I
him.
move?
Maggie saw him, was like, "Ooh, he's cute."
Now, I will say you probably can't get there. Yeah, you could probably get about there in one turn, I would think.
Well, my chain's pretty long.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could, yeah, you know what? I'll allow it. If you want to come to about like kind of the edge and just start whipping the poor guy.
Well, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hurl it at him with the intent of wrapping it around his neck and dragging him into the arena.
Oh, that's cool.
Get
That's
over
great.
here.
Get over here. So
All
he needs to join the game.
All right, let's do it. I would get him a little closer. I'd probably put him like right here just for distance, because right now it would be about, each one of these little squares is about 5 feet. So right now it would be like a 60-foot chain, which is probably not.
Well, it's a long chain. I mean, think
60
Spawn.
feet? There you go.
Spawn type chain.
Perfect.
All right. So what do I roll?
So you were going to roll. You're going to roll. I mean, I would actually say that's, if you're going to wrap it around him and pull it to him, it's probably more of a dexterity thing. So that would be a D8 plus 4. And then Dusty, you are most likely, you're probably going to want to do, well, it's your choice. You can try to like just defend against it through brute strength, or you can use your dex to kind of get out of the way. You probably want to use your dex because you've got more of it.
All right, I'm rolling my 8 now.
Am I allowed to try to take that chain away if you're swinging it at my face and wrapping it around me?
If he crits, if he critically
Which I
fails,
did
it's a
not.
possibility.
I did a 3.
All right, so you've got a dex of, well, he already failed because if he's got, well, Andrew's got a,
No, I didn't
3.
necessarily failed. He's got to roll to see what his response
right.
is.
Well, you have a 3, but you also have a +4 to your dexterity, Andrew.
Okay.
You've got a 7.
All right, so he's got to get.
He's got a
Roll.
D12 +4.
Okay.
So I'm doing a 12, right?
Correct.
So if he rolls a 1 or a 2, fuck it, never mind.
So you got a 13. So he you know what, Dusty, as the defender and the winner of that round, what was the outcome? Narrate that.
Well, Maggie lifted up her little arms there and tried to swing her whip at me, but the whip came so incredibly slow that I just barely sidestepped and it just slowly wafted by.
Excellent.
Wafted like a fart.
That's true.
Yeah, or, like a feather, kind of a little bit like a
Well,
feather.
and now actually, Dusty, it's your turn. So, Dusty Sky, the marksman, what would you like to do?
Well, I did just want to sit out there and be a pacifist and just, watch the world burn around me. But
Not
Maggie
gonna
had
happen. Not
Maggie
gonna
had
happen.
to try to drag me into it. So
That's right. Get in the
I
game,
guess-
buddy.
I'm gonna go ahead and raise my crossbow and fire one off at Maggie.
Oh, wait a minute.
right.
He said he had a crossbow. He didn't say anything about having bolts.
Oh,
I'm serious. You need to go find
Technically,
those.
he is correct. Well, we'll give him some bolts for tonight only.
Give him one.
Give
So
him,
if he misses, he's got to get to the other side of the room
it
and get it
launches
back.
rusty ice picks.
we'll give him a bolt. So, a single bolt. So, Dusty, I would roll that's a strength probably. So you're going to do your D6.
Isn't it dexterity? Because I'm aiming.
Yeah, I'll allow
I think
it.
that'd be dex, yeah.
It's more of a dexterity weapon, sure.
So I roll a 12, right?
You roll that 12 plus 4. Yep. So you got that 7 plus 4. So that's 8, 9, 10. That's 11. Andrew, would you roll a... are you trying to dodge it or take it?
Which one has a better chance?
You're
Does strength
taking it has
have
a...
anything to do?
You're taking it has a D12. You're either it's endurance or dex. So endurance is a D12
Well,
or
okay.
dexterity is a D8 plus 4.
We'll go endurance then. D12.
All right, so go for that D12.
This game does not like the bitches.
Oh dear.
Oh, man. Dusty, so you hit pretty hard actually. You want to roll a D20 and see what the damage is? And
Yeah,
you have to decide. He rolled a 1, so I don't know. Do we want to do? Is that? I'll lean on Flint for this a little bit for rules gaming. Someone's eating, by the way. I'm gonna go with Zach.
Nope.
No, is that Flint?
It's not me.
Maybe it's Andrew's fingers. They're just like sounds
Maybe you're hearing my cards.
like. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
cards.
Yeah, sorry.
No
I got to
worries.
keep my hands, my fingers moving.
I don't know. I don't need to know.
It's
TMI.
diabetic neuropathy. Got to keep my fingers moving.
You well then you have permission. Keep your fingers moving. I'd rather you play with cards than
Roll the D20 so you can see what the fuck you did to me.
Okay, so Flint, if
God
you
damn, we're
if
gonna
we
drag
have-
this out all night long. You're gonna beat the crap out of me. Beat the crap out of me. But just
hold
do it
on.
quickly.
This is a GM question. So this
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Flint about this real quick. Flint, Andrew rolls a 1 on the attack. Now we're going to roll for damage. Is that like a boost to damage, or what do you think that would be? Would that be a double, like a?
So he rolled a 1. Sorry, to attack or defend?
To see if he got basically to defend against it.
Yeah, I mean, I would treat that like a critical hit, probably.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
'Cause
Dusty.
he defended himself so badly he hurt himself. You know.
Right. So it
He
basically
made it worse.
So for the crit, it would basically be 2d20s and then the higher number. Or do you want to do? We can't. You don't want to do 2d20s and add it because that would be
no.
be death.
Yeah, I guess treat it like advantage. Yeah.
Treat it like an advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's see what happens. Dusty.
It's kind of like dodging into the punch, you know.
Yeah. So Dusty, roll 2d20s, and we're gonna take the higher number, and that'll be the damage. Oh Jesus. Okay. So 14 damage. That is, and it's I mean, that's pretty hardcore because it was really 13 more than his defense. So he's severely injured. Dusty, you have full control over the narrative. What does Andrew do in defense and like in response to the attack? How ineffective was that response? What happened?
Well, I went ahead and fired a bolt off, and the sound caught Maggie by such surprise that she just stood there with a blank look on her face as the bolt hit her in the chest. Ooh. And she fell to the ground for a moment, and I said, "Maggie, go home."
Go home, Maggie. You're drunk.
You're drunk.
You do realize all you did is piss her off even more, right?
I'm sure. She's stubborn. Well played, Dusty. Flint, your turn.
Yeah, so Flint. Sirloin of Beef kind of enters the arena and hears those words in his head. You know, many enter, one shall leave. And these are really the only words that have made sense to him that he's heard all day, mostly because they're small. So he is super down for this, and he's going to just charge at the closest person to him.
Cool. I realize I did not give you control of the character, so give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you Kinte. I think this is how it works. God, that's been so. I don't do this often, so. All right, can you move that character, Flint? Can you move? There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Word up.
Sweet.
Cool. So you have control, sir.
Yeah, he's just gonna full on charge and do like a barehanded tackle, and to start wailing on him.
Right on top of Drew. All right. Sirloin of Beef has just jumped all over you. I'm gonna guess that's you're gonna use your strength.
Yeah.
So that you've got a D10 plus 5. Andrew, do you want to defend with endurance or dex? Your endurance is D12 and dexterity is D8 plus 4.
Right, it doesn't really matter.
Well, you're guaranteed a plus 4 with that dex, but
yeah. So even if I roll an 8, it's still. All right, I don't know what the hell to do. He's got to attack first, so.
Go for it. Yeah, sure.
Should I go ahead and roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So it's 11.
So that's pretty hardcore. You might want to take the dex and just guarantee a plus 4. Andrew? What'd
Oh
you get?
shit!
Go home, Maggie. Maggie, go home. Try
I'm not
again,
trying to say
Maggie.
nothing, but roll that d20 and see what kind of damage you do.
Good
Yeesh.
Put
lord.
me out of my misery.
Yeah, roll 2 d20s, man. That's not fair to Andrew. I feel like he had like last week he got taken out a little bit early too.
Sorry, Andrew.
No, that's because Flint doesn't hold any responsibility here because he wasn't here to gang up on me.
Oh
I rolled
no!
2 1s. So 1 damage, I guess.
He did a critical fail twice. I don't
Doesn't
even
that
know-
mean doesn't that mean I get to counter?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We got to talk about this.
I mean,
didn't
that's
really-
a damage roll, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not whether or not I hit.
That's
Right.
true. It
It's
is a
just
damage roll. It is
I
damage.
just have a lot of bark and no bite.
So you hit. Wow. So it's only 2 damage.
Well, it's 1 damage, right? I'm picking the highest.
Oh, right. Fair enough. So it's 1 point of damage. Way to go, Flint.
This big muscular guy comes after you and just starts slapping you in the face.
He like flicked his finger at you, I believe. So
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
so
tick
that
to
would
fight.
be, well, I mean, technically he hit you for like 1 point. So narratively, Flint, you want to explain how you attacked, and Andrew, you want to explain what you did to mitigate the harm because nothing, it was 1 point of damage.
Oh, I know exactly what I did.
Okay, go for it.
Is he going to tell his attack? Because I'll tell how it ended.
Flint, you got it.
Well,
first.
yeah. So the way the attack was gonna play out in my head was, I run across and just jump you and start punching you. I don't know how I make that a 1, but maybe your defense explains that. So
No, it was really simple. I am battered, beaten, and on the ground, and I look up at you with these so sad-looking puppy dog eyes that you actually flinch. And instead of falling right on top of me, your hand just brushes past the side of my leg and barely hits me.
he feels a emotion that he has felt for the first time in his entire life, which is self-awareness, and
I remind you of that little itty bitty puppy dog that you saw crossing the road, and you were, oh, that's so cute, and then it got hit by a car. You just couldn't let it happen again.
Who did this to you? You
So
just hear him
bad.
say that.
So bad. But very interesting play. Fantastic. All right. Top of the stack. That would be me.
If any of you guys come after me, I
I'm-
swear I'm going to be pissed.
I'm sandwiched in between Avery and Stumpwater. So
And we on the ground wheezing.
wheezing. I know technically we're not doing like opportunity, attack opportunity and all that stuff, counter stuff. So I'm not gonna do attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna go to the other side. And for now, you just assume that is allowed without you having a chance to smack me. And then I'm going to hit Avery again, but this time, I don't really know. So government agent, I pull out a device from my pocket, and it has like it's a square base, but it has a circular center, and it has some it almost looks like there's a universe in there, and this like globe kind of a thing. And I point it at you, and a blast comes out, and it goes right into your chest. So that I'm going to say is my kind of like an endurance thing, or a dexterity thing, less than a strength thing. So I'm going to roll a d8. R plus 1d8. And you, sir, are going to roll. You've got your endurance is a d12 or your dexterity is a d8.
Endurance, because he's armored. Oh,
Right.
you moved it again? Okay.
Yes. Well, you're going to be d12. So I rolled a 5. You
Oh,
rolled a
4? Oh, bullshit.
and I have a +3. So it's 8 to 4. And so I'm going to roll for damage. /R D20. Oh! Oh shit! All right, so I
The armor
critted.
did nothing.
Well
Yeah.
then.
I critted. So I guess are we doing like?
He found the chink in your armor.
That's racist.
So now this is different than a crit on a fail, right? So Flint, what do you think on a crit for damage? Wouldn't it be a second roll?
Well, doesn't it matter? You killed him.
Yeah, that would have taken all my health points, wouldn't it?
Are you going to now
I guess
stomp,
it would. No, I mean I guess it would because we're doing
stomp on his dead body? Yeah.
I guess it would.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Cole can get back to work.
I
I'm
would-
dead.
I would think that crits would, critical success or fail really would apply to whether or not you hit, how much you hit.
Fair enough. Right.
You know.
Right. So I hit him for 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So Avery is down for right now. We'll see what happens. You never know. Sorry, Avery.
It figures.
Zach.
Well, usually it's Andrew, so I mean.
That's true. Zach. Andrew
Yeah.
outlasted Avery. That's pretty good.
Give me a sec because for some reason my screen, my view of the battlefield is really, really, really zoomed in.
Oh. Is it a browser thing?
No, it's I'm zoomed out at the all I see is oh, hold on, let me try something else again. Yeah, I don't. All I see is my character, and I don't see anyone else.
There's if you at the top right over up here. Well, you're probably not gonna see this. There's a scroll bar thing.
Yeah. I'm zoomed out all the way. I'm not seeing it. I don't see it.
Oh, weird.
Try hitting Control-0 on your keyboard. Maybe your browser zoomed in.
Control 0. Nothing.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me reload. All right.
Yeah, I might want to just reload it. Meanwhile, MK says, no. He's only mostly dead.
Okay. Now I see it.
That's the Princess Bride classic.
Yep.
One of my all-time favorite movies.
All right. So Stumpwater Jack's gonna move to this guy over here, the guy with the rifle.
Well, Avery's dead.
Oh, then
All right,
who's
hold
left?
on. Let me put. You can move to me. Let me put a big ol' X right now.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna move to you again,
Uh-huh.
and he says, "I ain't see two of you, but I'm tough enough to take you both on. You, yeah. Oh shit." He then like says, "Sorry about this in advance," and then combat pukes on you.
Combat puke. It'd be combat puke. That would be so on Zach. That would be. I'm gonna say that's definitely dexterity. So you have a D12 plus 4.
All right, hold on. Let me try something real quick, okay?
Sure. And I'm gonna roll my dexterity, which is a D8.
D12 plus 4. Oh. All right. That didn't work. Okay. Oh, D12. Oh, I want to try something real quick.
Sure. So I got a 6 plus 3, which is a 9.
All right. Huh. It's not letting me roll a D12. Maybe I gotta put a space in there. Come on.
I
Are
don't
you
see
doing
you
it in
chat.
the game board or in the chat?
No,
There you go.
9.
All right, there you go.
There you go. So you got a 9. So we tied. So basically nothing happened.
Oh, it happened again.
It's basically I am uninjured. So I'm gonna say, as the defender, I'm gonna say you came up to battle puke on me, and I jumped back like, whoa, watch it there, dude, and like you
Don't call me dude.
Listen,
And
bro.
I just stare.
It's ma'am.
I just stare. I knew we were going there. I stare. I just stare at you. Right on. So, good show. Andrew, you're up.
Yes.
You are up.
All right.
None of us have potions to bring anyone back to life. So,
Well, I want you to know that as soon as I'm dead, I have my icon all ready to go.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm not that bad.
I love it. I love it.
I'll give you a hint.
It's the Peep Show, everybody.
All right. Flint, who obviously is now in love with me, reaches down his hand and helps me up as I stand up, I take my chain and I hurl it once again at Dusty's neck in order to drag his ass into the game.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Thank you
Fair
for
enough.
the helping hand, Flint.
Absolutely.
So
good
I'm
with this.
rolling a
This is
Probably
canon now.
dexterity, you'd be doing a D8 plus 4. So you just add a 4 to it. Dusty, you're going to need to roll your dexterity, which is a D12, I
all
assume.
right, a 6 plus
roll
4
your-
for 10.
Mm-hmm. So,
Defend that, Dusty.
So I'm rolling a d12 plus 4.
yep. Oh my God. 11. Ah, painful.
All right.
So,
your move, Dusty.
well,
Dusty.
Dusty gets to narrate the outcome. How did that just occur?
Well, Maggie went ahead and whipped her chain at me again, but she didn't quite put enough force behind it, so it just kind of hit me and bounced right off gently.
All right. Dusty's still over there in the corner, man. His strategy right now is working pretty well. I don't know. It's Dusty's turn to potentially retaliate. Or not. He could just sit there and chill, you know?
Well, I have been trying to be a pacifist, but Maggie's making this very, very difficult.
Shouldn't I have? How many hit points do I have left? I should have 5.
Oh, did it not go through? I thought I hit it. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because they rolled. Dusty rolled a 14 on me last time, and then
And then a 1, right.
hit me with a 1. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Thanks for the update. Appreciate it.
Yep. Keeping you honest.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to go ahead and raise my crossbow and fire another bolt at Maggie.
Oh my God. All right. So, Dusty, that will be your dex, which is a D12 plus 4. And Andrew, do you want to do that endurance at a D12 or do you want to do dex at D8 plus 4?
I'm doing the D8 plus 4 again. I'll let him roll first, though.
All right, you got a 7. Oh, Maggie, what happened?
He completely missed. All I did was I'm just standing there waiting for the inevitable end. I mean, I'm ready to accept it. I am a hardcore warrior woman, and I take death right in the face. I'm not afraid of it. But he shanked it. He shanked it to the left like a Tennessee Titan kicker. And I barely even felt it go whizzing right past my head.
I do have to say that taking death in the face was actually my favorite Cinemax movie back in the day.
Flint,
PG said, "Go get him, Dusty."
Flint, remember, you're in love with me. So maybe you should attack.
I'm in love with
Dusty.
your, I'm in love with your
Andrew's
character.
dictating
This is very
your
important.
character. Flint.
Yes.
Maggie is saying, you hear Maggie say, "Remember, sirloin of beef, you are in love with me." What do you
Seems
do?
about right to him.
Sirloin of beef, I will rock your world if you attack Dusty and not me.
That's all he needs. He's
What-
gonna run over and
Sirloin has been propositioned.
we're gonna run over here out onto this thing. Charging with a determination unlike any that has been seen on this battlefield.
It's like in the trailer
I'm-
from Cocaine Bear where the bear realizes the other guy had cocaine. He jumps down and runs right back
straight.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Yep. All right.
And I'm gonna try to take Dusty and chuck him at Maggie's feet.
That sounds awesome. So that's your strength. So you got that D10 plus 5. Dusty Sky has that D12 plus 4 for Dex. So go for it, guys.
That's a 9. Ah, shit.
Damn. So
You failed me.
Dusty.
Flint.
What happened?
Well, Sirloin came.
The reality of what he's actually saying just hit him.
Sirloin came charging at me, and as he was running to shove me back at Maggie, he tripped and fell at my feet. And as that happened, I looked up at Maggie and I said, "Maggie, go home while you still can."
Oh shit.
If that was only an option. If it was
Damn.
only an option.
Galaxy says Dusty's unstoppable. Well played. All right. So top of the stack, top of the order. That would be moi. So Stumpwater tried to throw up on my person, and I'm not going to really be able to go around him and go somewhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and go after Stumpwater, and what I'm going to do is I am going to. I still have my device, my strange otherworldly device. So I lift it up and I say, "Get out of my way! Get out of my way! You drunkard!" And I just blast it, and I go for a blast to Stumpwater's face. So that's going to be a
facial.
D8. That's going to be a facial. Yes, it's going to be a facial. It's a facial attack. A D8 plus 3.
Okay. If any parents are listening to this, we mean in terms of like facial cold cream or acne medication, not
Yes.
the other stuff.
Yes.
It's not what you think.
Yeah,
It's
that's right.
exactly what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
not what you think. It's cum.
Anyway, thank you, Avery. Appreciate you as always for your colorful.
You're welcome.
narration.
Just trying to help with the jism.
Thanks, Avery. So Stumpwater, you what's your attack gonna be or your defense? Probably dodge out of the way so you get that D12 plus 4.
Yeah, why not? All right, let me roll that. Okay.
Dusty, you did not kick Avery.
Well, we're in the middle of a game, so you got to pass on that one.
He's dead.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
The biases in here is just
Okay,
incredible.
so yeah, all right. I guess I dodged it.
Describe that dodge, sir.
Okay, so you were basically going for my face, but he's fortified the beer in the mug with a few shots from an antique silver flask, one of several he keeps about his person. So he's now swinging back and forth like Axl Rose back in his prime before he got all fat and like weird. I mean, if you're young and you ever saw like if you ever saw like a video of like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses back in the '80s, he had this weird swing dance left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what he's doing right now. Only like he's like his guts swaying back and forth like in counterpoint. So when he goes left, when he goes left, it's going right.
Jesus, that's an image.
Thanks, I try. And yeah, so basically you miss. That's why, because he's like swinging back and forth. It's like a snake.
Awesome.
And then you hear him whisper, "Oh crap! Now I gotta pee."
Oh, jeez. Ah. Well, speaking of time to pee, Zach, your turn.
Okay. No, I was gonna do something with that, but I don't think a piss attack's gonna be a. Do we even want to go there with this game?
It's your character, man, and this show always goes off the rails.
Okay.
So
All right. So he's gonna try and swing his mug again. What is that? A D6?
Yeah.
All right. D6 plus
It
what?
would be D6 plus 3 for a strength.
Okay.
And I will dodge my D8 plus 3.
All right. You dodge?
Dodged. So you go to swing again,
Yeah.
and I do like a cartwheel, like an actual like whee. I just do a complete flip sideways,
Okay.
and I'm like, I look at you, and I'm like, I say, dude, your breath, it just stinks. Oh my god.
Hey, thanks, man. I've been working on that.
Maggie.
I've been working on it.
Yes.
Your new lover, sirloin of beef, has charged Dusty Sky and failed on the attack. I don't know how much control you have over that whip. Is that something you can? Is part of your feral power that you can control it because you could whip around sirloin, or I guess you could try to go through sirloin.
Well, no. What I do is I yell to my lover, "Duck!" as I swing my chain back at Dusty's head, and I'm rolling a D8 plus 4 for that attack right now, and it gets a 9.
All right, and so
Dusty defend.
Dusty, roll that D12 plus 4. You got that high D12 plus 4 number, so.
Ooh.
Oh, he got an 8. He got hit. So, Maggie, roll that damage. $75.
Sorry.
75. Dusty Sky got food.
Yeah. Fucking nailed it.
Hold on a second. I put the 1 in the wrong spot.
I'll allow it. 4. Okay.
4. Okay.
All right. 4 damage.
Dusty, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait. Sorry. That was 16. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, sure.
Maggie, describe that.
Actually, I hit, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the damage. So you did 4 damage. So describe that.
It didn't. My goal was to wrap it around his neck and drag him into the arena, and it more or less just grazed the top of his head and made him bleed. But the blood's dripping in his eyes right now, so his ability to aim is gonna suck balls from this point on. So good luck there, Mr. Bloody Face.
That's pretty serious.
Well, that's rough language, Mr. Bloody Face.
That is Mr. Bloody Face. It's your turn.
Woo!
I'm sorry, in honor of Avery, Mr. Period Face.
There we go.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so
self-control,
sorry.
Dusty. Self-control.
Sorry. So you're knocking him down to a 16, right? Because
I
he got
did.
hit. He got hit.
I was gonna do a negative 75, but or negative 55, but
Hey, if it's anything, it's just like 300, where at the end of the movie, the hero guy throws the spear and it just barely graces the bad guy's cheek, and he made him bleed, and it proves that he's human, that he's not a god. Dusty is not a god, people.
It's true.
He's a real person, and he's gonna get his ass kicked.
With real feelings.
I don't know if he has real feelings or not, but yeah.
Mr. Sky.
Yeah, I feel slightly enraged at Maggie's arrogance. So I
just want to remind you that you have Flint in front of you with a 20 hit points, and when you're done beating the shit out of me, he's going after you, and you're the weaker of the two. Just reminder.
I have a feeling that when I take you out, the spell will be broken, and then Flint will be my friend because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You're getting ready to
I'm going in the morning.
You're getting ready to kill his lover.
This is the realest relationship that I've had all day. Okay.
You're about to kill his lover. I don't think he's going to go kindly on you. But go ahead, bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah. So I stand up in rage and I wipe the blood out of my eyes and I raise my crossbow and I let one fire off at Maggie.
All right. And KG says Druisms.
That's
Gotta love it.
exactly what Sir Beef was thinking about too.
That's right. KG, I love the Druisms as well. They're wonderful. So, all right. So another bolt was fired. That would be for Dusty Sky. That would be D12 plus 4 for your dex, and for Maggie, I would
my 8 plus 4 again. Yes, I'm ready.
4, yep.
I'm ready to hit the enter button as soon as he does his. Why didn't it work? Oh, I did.
Oh, you flopped the R.
I had it ready, dude. I had it so ready.
You did. I know. It's okay.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna be.
No.
Gonna get us done by 10 o'clock.
Oh no! You failed plus that 5. So for that 4.
No.
All right, roll the d20. See what you did. You got to get a 5. You got to get a 5 or higher to knock me out.
I get 2 rolls though from the critical, right?
No.
And I picked the highest. That's how we did it before.
Where's your crit?
I rolled a 1 plus a 4.
I rolled.
Or he rolled a 1 plus a 4. He critically failed.
But he got the plus 4.
Well, we didn't count that last time I did it either. So.
We didn't count the plus 4.
No, we didn't count the plus
4.
Oh,
fair enough. Because technically it wouldn't be okay. So next time we'll have to realize that because technically it's not a 1, it's a 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's on my bad. Because we weren't adding the plus. I didn't catch it because we weren't adding the pluses in the roll. We did it after. So we'll count it. So yeah, go for it, Dusty.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll those 2d20s.
Roll 2 d20s, and I'll take the highest.
I'm a little bit afraid to roll them at the same time because I saw those 2 1s. So I'm gonna roll.
No, you should just go roll them both at the same time.
Roll the dice, man.
Oh. So he got that 8. He got that 8.
Yeah.
So Maggie.
That's not right.
Maggie's down.
You should have gone home, Maggie.
Maggie's down. You should have gone home, Maggie. Oh, Maggie's down.
That's all right. Flint's my avenging angel. My reason for dying. My reason for living and dying.
Flint,
Flint is going to.
You got that health.
Flint is going to avenge me.
Yeah, you haven't been hit yet, Flint.
I have not.
Is
it my turn?
Yeah, you're good. Your turn.
Take a big old.
So just tears
right in his head.
Streaming down my face. I just yell, "I didn't even know her name!" And I run over and start beating up Dusty. Which I believe is a D10.
That's great. That's excellent. Excellent. That's hilarious. So yeah,
punch
I was
him right
gonna
in the
say because
face.
you've known each other for all of like 3 minutes. Pretty
Yep.
good. Excellent. So that's you're gonna roll your D10 plus 5, and Dusty, I assume you're gonna do your D12 plus 4.
So it's a 12.
So yeah, Flint rolled a 12 and 10. Oh my God! So he's got that plus 4, so it's a 14. So he, Dusty, what happened?
God.
Well, Sirloin charged at me, but tears were clouding up his vision, and he just wildly charged and accidentally hit the post next to me instead there.
Oh God! This dude's in the corner on a chain and is just like a ballerina.
I can't
I just-
fucking hit this guy.
Yeah.
I just kind of leaned over a little bit, and he hit the post there.
Oh my Lord! All right, so top of the stack. I really want to get into the action up there on the top right, but there's no way. I gotta get through Stumpwater first. So I'm gonna put my. I tried with my magic device, my MacGuffin device, and it didn't really work. So I'm just gonna go for a straight like government agent style like murder punch to the throat. And see what happens. So that's going to be, I'll be rolling a full-on D10. And Zach, if you want to, I assume you're going to want to do your dex dodge.
Yep. That would remind me again what that is.
What's that? Your dex is a D12 plus 4.
Yeah. That's what I need to know. All right.
Yep.
All right. All right. He died. All right. Oh, not bad.
Oh God. Well, I can't hit you. I literally. Oh shit. Roll the 1.
All right. So
I critically failed. So yeah. Describe what happened there, Stumpwater.
Well, you take a swing at him. But instead of dodging, he breathes on you. And for a moment, like it's for a moment you're not just seeing double. It's like the stench of the breath is such that it rips away the veils of reality, and you see and you see the world as it truly is. As basically, he basically like strips. So he basically like his breath is so awful that it scares you sober. I mean, you look at the world without all the comforting lies and half truths that we use to deceive ourselves that the world's actually a rational place, and instead you find yourself staring into the insanity, into the Lovecraftian horror that we are nothing more than specks in an insignificant universe that will crush us without a second thought. Before it waves, you think you see Cthulhu waving a tentacle at you and inviting you for tea.
Excellent. And while that happens, it's actually your turn. So
okay.
Feel free to MK says, Zach, who hurt you?
Like I said, I've had the week from hell, and I basically ended up doing a project for a client that I really shouldn't have, because it was one of those things where I went for the small money. All right, and which is something you should never do. But I wasn't really thinking about it at the time.
I like how you actually gave him an answer.
Yeah. All right. So what is that? What am I rolling? A D20 or a D12?
Well, you define your attack. You've put me into a.
I'm gonna swing the mug at you again.
Go for it. All right. So that is going to be, I believe. Let me see. Isn't that like a D10 for you? That is a D6 plus 3. And I'm going to dodge by my D8 plus 3.
Huh. D8 plus 3. Roll for it. All right. Okay.
Ooh, damn, you got me.
Okay.
So roll. You caught me, man. So roll for damage, D20.
All right. D20. Got it.
Oh no!
Crunch.
All right. Well, Ugh.
Oh no!
Andrew's dying.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
What do you get him with?
Yeah, Zach, what happened? You murdered me. What happened, dude? How'd you find it? Describe it.
Behold the power of booze. Also, he really needs to use the bathroom, so he figures that the best way to get this over with is just to murder you all, so he can find a convenient grate and drain the old lizard.
Sounds good. Yeah, the last thing that Puzzle Walker sees is he's been sent into this other world from the prior stench, and then that's the last thing he sees, of course. So,
All right.
Puzzle Walker has been murked. Excellent. So, it's actually Dusty's turn.
And you can't attack me again.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude.
Well, I'm a little bit boxed in here by Sirloin. He's kind of boxed me into this corner, so I really have no choice but to try to fight my way through it. So I guess I'm just gonna raise my crossbow at point blank range at Sirloin's face and see how it goes.
All right, so you're gonna do a dex, your D12 plus 4, and Sirloin. I guess you're. I mean, up to you. Your endurance is a D6 or your dex is a D12.
Yeah, probably my dex.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Oh. So Sirloin, what happened?
He just dodges out of the way. He sees the Matrix for a second, and
The bolt misses Flint and hits Maggie right in the dead body.
Yeah, no, he just sees. Was it a crossbow?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees the crossbow start coming up, and he kind of spins out of the way.
Fair enough. And that means that it is Flint's turn. It is Sirloin.
He is just going to try and push you off of this platform.
Oh
as hard
shit!
as he can.
Like a permakill, like straight up.
Yeah.
All right, so that's actually interesting because that's not necessarily a damage roll. That would actually be more of like a task, like a
contested strength
difficulty?
or something.
Yeah. So let's say that pushing him off. Well, I have a difficulty. This is interesting because I have a difficulty rating chart, but then he also gets to defend himself. So I'm going to say that if you win on the roll versus Dusty, then you'll roll that D20 against what we determine a difficulty rating is. You'll have to beat a difficulty rating.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. So go
Dusty,
ahead
you good with
and
that?
roll. So I'm going to say we'll treat it like an attack. So that's a strength attack, right? So that'll be your D10 plus
D10 plus
5, Flint.
Yeah.
Now, if he's running at me full speed ahead, trying to push me off really hard, and I manage to dodge that, it sounds like there's a chance that he falls off the cliff himself.
Potentially. We'll see how bad he fails. Dex for you, Mr. Sky, which was D12 plus 4.
Yeah, that should absolutely be a possibility.
Oh, wait. So which one did you roll, Flint? Was that the second one? The 3?
That's second one. I don't know where that first one came from.
So So you got an 8, and Dusty got a 15. Jesus. So Dusty wins so on that. So technically, Sirloin, you missed. And because of the type of attack, I'm gonna. If Dusty wants to try to push you off, we should allow it because that was kind of.
I think that's fair with the
Yeah.
with the difficulty rating. Yeah.
I think so look at difficulty ratings really quick, just so we can all agree because this is still a play test. Difficulty rating, I'm going to say it feels like a normal task, or maybe it's hard because they're on a chain, so you would think that would be easier, but it could be more difficult.
It's kind of a balance, right? Because I'm a big dude
He's
who's hard
also
to
pretty
move,
big.
but we're also on a chain.
Right. So do you guys feel like that would be a 10 to 12 or a 13 to 16 to beat? Maybe 13 to 16 for a difficult task, because it's also like Dusty also has to balance himself while trying to push it off. All right, so let's try that. So if you want to roll a d20, you got to beat. I'm going to say it's 13 to 16. I'm going to say that's let's go 15. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, so 16 or above, right?
You got beat a 15 with a d20. Oh shit!
Bye!
Oh.
Holy shit! Oh my god, Dusty the Terminator.
Incredible.
So that happened.
Well done.
Wow. Yeah, so Dusty, describe that for a minute. Here, I'll even do this. Look, I'll make him smaller. So that you can see that he like fell into the distance. I can't make him smaller than that. So do you would you like to explain what happened?
Sure. Sirloin charged at me with all of his weight, desperately trying to push me off, and I just gently sidestepped it. And as he passed by me, he stood there wobbly on the chain about to fall, and I just took my little finger and went out and just pushed him with my little finger.
Oh my god, his little
He fell
finger.
off. Yeah.
You just hear as I'm falling down into the dark, getting quieter and quieter, just remember me, whatever your name is.
All right, so we'll put
dumbass. I'm dead. I'm not gonna remember you.
So then there were two, I believe. We have Dusty Sky and Stumpwater, and the final two tonight. So Dusty was, just to recap, Dusty was in the final two last week too. He slaughtered he literally killed everybody on the map. And then Ramel took him out pretty hard. So between Stumpwater and Dusty Sky for the win, Stumpwater, it's your move.
All right, Stumpy is going to is going to try to go 2 for 2 by swinging his mug.
Well, you want to move him over there?
Yeah, I'll move over there real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Actually, can you do it for me? My screen's acting up again.
Yep. Do you want to be on the chain, or do you want to stay off the chain?
Put me on the chain. He likes to live dangerously.
All right, so let me go up there and we'll zoom in.
All right.
We haven't even gotten to see Dusty's full character on screen yet.
All right. So and remember again, is that a D6 or a D12?
You are going to be doing for you're swinging your mug, so that is going to be a D6 plus 3.
Okay.
And Dusty, do you remember yours is going to be that D12 plus 4?
All right. So he swung.
Hit 9. Oh damn! So Dusty dodged. Dusty, what happened?
Well, Stumpy waddled on over and was really, really quite drunk. And he went to swing his mug at me, and he just wildly swung it in the air. And I just kind of stood there chuckling.
That's pretty amazing. All right, it's your turn, sir.
Well, once again, I'm boxed in on this chain, so I guess I'm gonna have to try to fight my way through and use my crossbow to take Stumpy out.
All right. So crossbow is we've got D12 plus 4 for Dusty's crossbow and a D12 plus 4 for Zach's dexterity. Or if you want to take it, Zach, you could do a D10. But it sounds like you're going to want to do that D12 plus 4.
All right. Hey, don't tell me what I can do.
Fair enough.
D12, but yes, D12 plus 4 for me. What did I roll? I rolled a 10.
A 9.
You rolled 9, and Dusty rolled the 10.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Dusty, you hit me. So, all right, roll damage, please.
9 damage. All right. So, Dusty, would you please express what occurred during that hit?
Yeah. Well, I went to shoot my crossbow. I shot my crossbow at Stumpy, and being as drunk as he is, he went to dodge out of the way, but he actually fell right into the path of the arrow. I was a little off on my aim, but he just jumped right in front of it.
Okay, so 2 things happen. First, I take damage, and second, I wet myself because the bladder control has been fatally compromised.
and Dusty Sky is so stunned by that it's actually your turn, Stumpwater, to retaliate somehow.
Okay.
We call that poison spray in D&D.
All right. Okay, he's going to he's going to swing his mug again. Sorry, I'm doing this like one hand because my other hand's full of a very squirmy cat who really wants attention right now, and I don't know why.
Understood.
What is it, Rankin? That's a D6 plus 3 or D8?
You are swinging, so that would be a D. Where is he? D6 plus 3.
All right. God damn it, Dozer! Will you stop jumping on me? I can't get to the button.
Yeah, Dozer's on my team.
He's just someone who really wants attention.
Right.
Dusty, I want to know how you managed to bribe a cat.
Right.
Tell me your secrets.
And Dusty, you're gonna roll. Did you already roll? No,
I just rolled.
You just rolled. That was your.
Yeah.
That's your 9.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just waiting for Zach.
I think his was the 5 plus 3, right? Yeah.
Wait, that was the last one though. It's.
No, because my well, I don't know. My damage is above it.
Did you guys just roll and I missed it? I guess so.
Did you roll, Zach?
Zach.
What?
Did you roll?
Zach
Was that
out.
your 8?
No, I didn't roll anything.
Right.
Okay.
Dusty, did you roll that 9 just now, or you?
Yes. I rolled that 9.
Okay, so you rolled the 9. So we're just waiting for Zach.
All right. Todd, can you roll for me? I'm kind of like got both my hands full at the moment.
For sure. D6 plus 3. D6 plus 3.
Dozer, you are such a little bastard.
6. So Dusty hits you.
All right.
Wait. No, it was Stumpwater's turn. So you missed Dusty.
Okay.
So Dusty, go for it.
Go for
Your attack.
Oh yeah, my attack.
You
Okay.
versus Stumpwater.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to end all of this. This has kind of gone on long enough, and I think I can do it with my my crossbow here in this next go. So I'm gonna raise it up and fire one more at Stumpwater. It was D12 plus 4, right?
Correct.
Oh.
You missed. Stumpwater, you wanna describe your dodge?
Okay, so basically, he's so ashamed at having wet himself in public, is that he basically he's so busy trying to rub it off with his hands that he just, I don't know, steps out of the way.
Perfect. Stumpwater, your attack. You describe your attack. I'll roll for you if you need me to.
Stumpwater is going to vomit on the guy again because he's so embarrassed right now that he's fit to puke. So that's what he does.
All right. So he's gonna hit with a.
Watch your claws.
It says rolling dice. Ooh, a 5.
That's
And
not good.
Dusty beats it with a 6. Dusty, your turn.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I use my crossbow again, and
Yep.
once again, I think I can take Stumpwater out. So let's try it.
I know it's always like, oh my god, hit. You hit. So roll that d20. Oh shit.
Oh dear.
18. Damn.
Dumpwater. Bad news. Dusty got you. Dusty, describe your kill, man.
Well, Stumpwater was stumbling around, all boozed up. Didn't really know where he thought he was anymore. So I decided to put him out of his misery. So I just raised up my bow and said, "Have a nice sleep," and let that crossbow bolt rip.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Raised up his crossbow and said, "Say hi to Maggie."
That's right. As the breath leaves Stumpwater's body, the cage in the center opens up. The bars in the center open up, and you see a ladder going down. And it's presumed that you take it and are freed. Congratulations, guys. So first, epic. That was excellent. Dusty, that you played very well last time, and you obviously won this time. Next time, I think that we're gonna make. I think those chains may do some damage, sir.
Next time, everybody just gang up on Dusty.
Yeah, I think next time everyone
Yeah.
gangs up on Dusty if he goes on those chains.
Amen.
You're right. So, question for everybody, including chat, everybody here. So this was a different mechanic in that the idea is you get to assign those dice any way you want, and those become your dice. Those never change. And then once you get enough XP, you can assign a class, and you get those modifiers to the dice. Right? So you might play with just the dice for a while, and then as you level up, you get your vial, or you get your origin story for how you got your power. You get your power, you get the modifier to the specific abilities. Granted, I need to work on the ability stuff that, I just kind of threw something together so we can play. But how do you guys feel about the mechanic for the evening?
It's fine. It's faster than what we were doing. Because you can get one-shotted in this.
Yeah, well, fair enough. But this is true. Yep. Anybody else?
I thought it was interesting. It was very different than the way a lot of RPGs run it, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, this is basically what it is. It's a modified. So there's a game called Kids on Bikes, which is really good. Kids on Bikes is a genre, basically. The Kids on Bikes genre is literally small kids, small town, weird stuff happens. E.T. is Kids on Bikes. That's classic Kids on Bikes. Goonies is Kids on Bikes.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is actually took the Kids on Bikes trope and literally made that. So 100%. Even something like Stand By Me is a kids on bikes, even though there's no bike. In that game, there aren't any modifiers, and so I thought what was interesting. Dr. Funk says, "Gotta run, lads. Been super entertaining."
Yeah, Stand By Me. It's without the scary clown.
Really quick, Doctor, before you go, what did you think? He says, "I have to get dinner and try to sleep because tomorrow I meet the Shatner at KC Comic Con. Holy crap, he's gonna meet William Shatner. That's awesome, dude." Doc, I want to know what your thoughts are. If you can't do it tonight because you got to go, I understand, but I'm gonna bug you. Would love to know what you think about these mechanics. Same thing, MK. Definitely want to know what you guys think. So yeah, while you guys are typing or figuring that out, basically, Kids on Bikes does not have any kind of modifier, right? And so we will, because eventually we're going to have armor and we're going to have classes that give you different powers, and you can level up those characters, right? So I wanted to kind of see how that would work. Let's see. So Avery, you thought it was all right?
Yeah, it was all right.
MK says we need to have Shatner on Web3 Comic Con. Yeah, man. If anyone knows his agent, let's go. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. I would love to interview him. He'd be awesome.
Sure.
MK says this dynamic worked pretty good. Cool. I know it's a little one-dimensional right now because it's just we're like fighting. So we're not doing tasks or actual campaign adventures, which adds a lot more depth. Dr. Funk says it's a dream come true. Gonna get my pick with him. Spinner and Frax 2. Awesome. But the triple pick was like $300 and I ain't that rich. Yeah, don't tell Melissa, man. Like she's gonna be super jealous. Like Next Generation is her thing. That's her nerd. But congrats, bro. That's gonna be awesome. I gotta see the picture when you get that. We gotta push that into AF Discord because people would love it. So Flint, you thought this mechanic was interesting?
Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I think the one thing that's missing right now is varied attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I especially noticed it with Dusty. He's got the bow and arrow, and that's kind of it,
right, for
what he can do.
Fair enough. We could try to modify that next time. Like I didn't have any powers or anything like that either. Like
yeah, I think powers and that sort of thing will help some. Give some variance.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's kind of up to the player to give variance, like I punch or I push,
Right.
Or in Dusty's case, like where he shoots.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think it's really good.
Cool.
It's quick, very quick,
yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, the one thing that I was thinking about is our last games that we played. I really like the fact that you throw the dice to attack and the other person gets the chance to dodge. But there's this there was this dodge and then you get to determine whether it's a dodge through endurance and dex. And then if you do and it's a hit, then it's like half damage. And we started like rule lawyering a little bit, right? Which is fine because it still rules light. So it was really more like, oh yeah, you're right. I was wrong. But this was a little more of a streamlined thing where it's like you win and then you go for the damage, right? Dusty, what do you think?
I think it was quite an improvement before. I felt quite confused versus like dodging and blocking, and it was just a little bit clunky. But I think that this is more simple and more enjoyable.
Awesome. That's huge help. Maggie, what do you think, bro?
The only thing I liked it. The only thing I didn't like is we need to make sure everybody rolls in order. It gets too confusing when we're rolling out of order.
What do you mean by roll?
If somebody's attacking, they need to roll first, and if somebody's defending, they need to roll second. We kept screwing up the order.
Got it. That's a good note.
We need to keep it clear enough so that we can go back and
tell. Yeah,
guys, quit screwing up the numbers. Go in the right order.
Got it. I think that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Good note. Avery, what were your thoughts?
I said it was fine.
Do you like this version better than the previous version, or previous version versus this one, or no difference?
It's fast. It's definitely faster because you can one shot somebody. So yeah.
Cool. Zach, what are your thoughts?
I'd like to see us go beyond combat and actually do some real role playing.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. I just wanted to try to. It's so much easier to focus on one component and kind of master it. I don't think we need to do like after combat. Like if this works, and we'll look at chat in a second. But if this works, then we can probably move into an actual campaign, because I don't think we need to like silo out tasks or anything other than that. Really, the main dramatic moments for the RPG genre in general, gaming, is usually character creation and combat. So if we can get those two things kind of like 90% there, 80%, I think the character development's pretty much done. Like I think that's pretty good. If we feel like this is pretty competent and like 85% at least, then I think we can move into a campaign where we can add some variance in attack styles, start adding weaponry and powers and all that, and then kind of see how it goes in kind of a real environment.
Yeah.
Cool. Go for it.
I will say, we haven't moved into role playing yet, but just the way this is structured, combat's very descriptive.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just do I hit or not, and then what's the damage? Like a lot of D&D combat can turn into that, where it's just throwing dice.
Mm-hmm.
And the prompting of, every time we have a fight, you're prompting, okay, well, what does that look like?
Right.
Like making that part of the process.
It's the addition of the spread between the numbers gives the person a narrative insight. It's like, okay, this was a really bad hit. What happened?
Exactly.
Right? Which ties into our whole idea with the actual that this it becomes actual canon and lore, right? And I do kind of like, I was a little afraid of, to be honest, just full transparency, I was a little afraid of the potential of the crit, like the one shot kill. But I think it worked. Like it's kind of fun when it happens, and it's kind of more true to life. Like if you look at video games, especially like in RPGs, you don't tend to like full on, even a crit doesn't tend to kill the baddie on the first shot. You know what I mean? And I think like both in life and in like video games, like especially video games, if you get a good beat on somebody and do a headshot, that person's done. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of like that idea that you're bringing a little bit of like, okay, we're up against 6 guys. There's 4 of us. There's 6 of them. But all of a sudden you critted 1 or 2 of them just by chance. And all of a sudden it's like a total like hardcore like gameplay. Like it's a lot of fun, right?
I think it works well for these short one-off games where the characters are throwaway.
Mm-hmm. We
might have to reevaluate it for longer form narrative games, because you can't have characters dying every 10 seconds.
Right, because they an enemy could crit you too, right? Yeah, so we might look at that. Maybe we can balance that out. I just to your point, Flint, I'm trying to avoid like a lot of RPGs when you play, it's like, it's almost like it really does remind me of early RPG video games as well, because like it's like the character moves forward, hits you, there's like -2, and then moves back and just stands there. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of that, and I like more of a dynamic flow, but it's not going to be so much fun if we're like level 1, mission 1, and we come up against a kobold and he rolls a natural 20 on damage.
Right.
Right.
Here's something to think about. You could moderate the difficulty of creature encounter by what dice you use for calculating that damage, right? Yeah. A weaker enemy could be like a D4.
Right. Or you could cap it. You don't actually have the other thing you could do is, that's true. You could do D4 to D20. That's a great idea. The other thing you could do is you could, well, yeah, exactly. That's what you would do, and you could do that with the characters as well. Like as level 1 characters, you might not necessarily be able to throw a d20.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe you have to level up to the d20, and so you're just rolling like d4 damage. Obviously the hit points on the heroes would be at like say 20 as an example, and the bad guy might be 6, right? Interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea. Galaxy says, much smoother gameplay. Agree with Dusty that it was a little confusing before. Awesome. Thank you for that note, Galaxy. That actually helps a lot. Wonderful. So I think this was a success. I think you guys have given me some really good notes that I'll be able to kind of bake in, and maybe next week internally, AF internal, like we'll just maybe play a game with some, just kind of tweak the rules a little bit to see how it flows. Avery's moving his character. He's moving away. He's won.
No, I'm throwing the bodies down the drain.
Got it. Fair enough.
Stack them in the middle and light them on fire.
Every night, every day, every game, every week, we'll light the bodies on fire. Well, awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I think this was great notes. I love the idea of maybe ramping up the damage die. I think in a game like this test, it makes perfect sense, like to allow a full D20 crit.
Sure.
On the one-shot kill. That's pretty good. And we were able to do it pretty much in 2 hours. Like, we nailed it. And that actually included kind of redoing some of the character sheets. So I'm going to say that that's a success, right? For a one-shot little mini campaign. Sure.
It's a battle royale.
It's a battle royale. That's right. I'm going to say, let's see, damage die starts at 4 at level 1. All right. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Well, that's what we got, man. That was the lore games. Lore. KG says, good job, guys. It's coming along nicely. KG, what do you think? Mr. Game Guy, what did you think before we go? You've seen some of the past ones? Did you think this was a better flow, about the same? Did you like the one before better? What did you think? I'm gonna put you on the spot because I want to know what you guys think. And while KG hopefully is still here and writes something for a minute. Bye. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I left. While he's still hopefully writing something, I'll just give it another minute, just in case.
I'm not going to pull a Romel and just leave without saying goodbye, but I got to go, guys.
All right. Love you.
All right.
Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Peace.
Bye,
Thank you,
Andrew.
brother. Peace out. And with that, I'm going to guess that KG bounced because he's not writing anything. So, we will see you guys tomorrow night at the Nerd Den. Thank you guys so much again for playing with us. Oh, there he goes. He wrote something. He says, a lot better flow. I think it was moving a little better than last week. It seemed a lot like more fun for you guys.
Until you get one-shotted.
Until you get one. No, Avery had a quick night tonight.
Yeah, I got one-shotted.
Yeah, which is crazy because he was a tank, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was just like, fuck. It's like there's no debuff for attack for being a tank in this.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to be like you're.
Whatever part of your body was exposed and nailed.
Head.
Except for Avery, of course, he says.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And MK says, see you tomorrow. Looking forward to nerding out. Absolutely, guys. Thank you again. Love you so much. Thursday night, Lore Games. Friday night, the Nerd Den. Thank you so much for participating. And we will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you, Galaxy. See you guys tomorrow. Love you. Peace out.